Kimi ni Todoke, at least I think that's how it's pronounced, an anime about the most popular boy in school falling in love with someone who's really feared. Kinda sounds like Kachuwa Maid-sama, Karen, and a little bit of Naruto mixed in if you count the fact that she's shy, kinda like Hinata. But all kidding aside, this is a really impressive anime. I think that the story had a good, way of working out every kink and every little part of itself. I think every character has its own unique personality, and I think it had a lot of funny moments. And today we're going to go over each character. There is a specific character in there that I absolutely hate. Well, I don't hate, I just really don't like. Named Pin. Now, Pin is one of the teachers, and you're going to see a picture of him pop up in just a few seconds. Watch. And... no. And... there he is, on the phone. Kind of sick. Kind of looks like Kazuhaya in this shot, not really. But Pin is one of the characters who, and this is basically a summary of him. Hello, I'm Pin. I'm basically here to mess everything up and ruin your lives. No, but seriously, that's basically all he does. He's also a very good source of comedy. He likes to mess around. He's very funny. Although he kind of gets creepy, like in the sense of, like, he thinks that teenage girls are falling in love with him. Yeah, keep dreaming, buddy. But anyway, in this shot, he kind of, I don't know, I guess, like, the hair kind of looks like Vegeta, but I don't want to say that for, like, other Dragon Ball Z fans. But either way, he is, like, a very, very mean and yet very, very nice character. Well, I wouldn't say nice, but he kind of, like, ruins the moment most of the time. But he is really good at providing a lot of comedy. And he's also one of the most hated character by most of the other characters, so they kind of try to mess around with him, give him nightmares. There's even a story where they tell him a ghost story just to give him nightmares, while he's alone and sick. Kind of like you saw in the shot before. You know, stuff like that. But he really knows how to mess stuff up. He really does. Well, now that Pin's out of the way, how about we go to the next character? That would be Sawako. This is Sawako Kuronuma, the main love interest in the entire series. Now, this is the person that Kazuhaya, the main character, or the main love interest, one of the main characters, falls in love with. Now, apparently everybody is afraid of her except for Kazuhaya and, of course, Sawako's two friends. Okay, now look at me. How do you get freaking scared of that? That's not scary even a little. But apparently, according to the manga ad that I saw while I was reading Blackbird, when I was finished reading the Blackbird novel, I saw this ad for Kimi ni Todoke and said, apparently she looks like the girl from a famous horror movie. How? How? Just how? Does that look anything like someone from a horror movie? But I'm not going to argue with anime logic. But anyway, this is one of the main love interests. And also one of my favorite characters because she's really funny. But there was a moment where I was like, what? A moment where Kazuhaya was about to ask her out on the beach, and then Pin, knowing what Pin does, messing everything up, decided to try to freak her out and say, "Will you marry me?" Right before Kazuhaya could say, "Will you go out with me?" She ran away, making them both believe that she actually took what Pin said to heart, and believing that it was Kazuhaya. But apparently, she didn't. Because after Kazuhaya got really pissed off and started holding Pin by the shirt saying, "What are you doing? Get out of here! Piss off! Blah!" And all that crap. Basically. And Pin's like, "Oh, who do you think I'll do this for?" I'm like, dude, you didn't do crap, shut up. But anyway, after he finds her, he asks her if she took it seriously. She said she didn't. She knew it was Pin, and I was like, what? If you knew it was Pin, then why did you run away? I don't know, it's just something I never could really wrap my finger around. But anyway, Kazuhaya's face gets all frickin' glowing red. For those of you who have watched the anime and seen this scene, you know it's very, very funny and also extremely confusing. But apparently, I guess this was her version of trying to make a joke, since she's never made one before. Next is Kazuhaya. Now, I know I said I'd be doing every character in this video, but I don't have a lot of time, so I might not be able to do every character, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so the boy you see on the left is Kazuhaya, and you already know who Sawako is. We've already, introduced her. And they're doing some kind of dance in this thing. I don't know, it's fan art. Anyway, he is the most popular boy in school due to the fact that he's nice to everybody, athletic, and apparently very good looking according to the ladies in the anime. But all that aside, when he falls in love with Chronoma, everybody's thinking, oh my god, Chronoma must just use... blah. Sawako must have used black magic! I'm like, really? Really, why would she use black magic? Why? I don't know. Anime logic. Remember, don't mess with it, because it will confuse the living crap out of you. But after he confesses to her, a day after, everybody asks, you must have used black magic. And he's like, nope. No, she didn't. I fell in love with her. And everybody says, oh, we understand. But then, guess what they do right after? You guessed it. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. They ask her again. And he's like, basically, he's like, guys, for the love of God, I already told you, I fell in love with her. Get it through your head! Okay, so in this shot, we can see almost every character from Kimi ni Todoke. We can see Sawako's two best friends on the left, and unfortunately, we can see Pin on the right side, but thankfully, Kazuhaya is pushing him away. Yes, Kazuhaya, push that little douchebag out of the way! But seriously though, despite the fact that her two best friends seem to hang around her a lot, Sawako doesn't catch on until they save her from two girls that are bullying her. Yeah, Sawako, I'm pretty sure they were just hanging around you just to be there. Yeah, see, this is why I don't understand anime logic. But anyway, I think these two are very good friends. Or three, if you count, obviously Sawako. But, they eventually all become friends, even Pin, which is kind of hard to believe the way I described him in this video. But anyway, I think this has a very good storyline, a very interesting concept, and I definitely recommend all of you to watch it. But if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. I do respect all of your opinions. And tell me your opinion in the comments below of what you think of this video. Now anyway, this is a very impressive anime. The animation is really good. The art style of the background is really good. The music is really good. And even, most of the comedy. Most of the comedy is actually pretty decent. It's pretty good. There's even a scene where a character called Joe comes in. And he confesses his love to a random girl. He's like, I love you! And then all of a sudden, she's like, who are you? And instantly he turns white and he's like, falls over super fast. Like, the animation is like super fast. And it's really funny. And basically, I'm like, oh, you got rejected! Seriously, it's like, just rejected instantly. But seriously, he just goes up to a girl he's never met before and just says, I love you. It's really funny. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see all of you in the next video.